Welcome to CCN TV News, your premier source for local and international news. From the streets of Kingston to the capitals of the world, we are ready to cover you stories that shape our world. Stay tuned for breaking news. Viewers, tonight we peel back the mask. The man who calls himself Daddy Gargon has stirred up controversy, drama and debate all across YouTube Jamaica. But behind the loud voice, the raucous commentary, and the claims of signs from God, who is he really? In this exposé, we uncover the truth about Daddy Gargon exposed. You won't believe who he really is. On the surface, Daddy Gargon is a 73-year-old grandfather who never backs down from speaking his mind. His videos are raw, unfiltered, and often laced with bitterness. To some, he's an elder. To others, he's nothing more than a YouTube provocateur. His feud with Colaz Smith has only magnified his presence. But is this the real Daddy Gargon? Or just a character built for views? Look at the track record. Every time Colaz climbs higher, Daddy Gargon finds a way to pull him down. Every move Colaz makes becomes a sermon. But notice the pattern. It's always negative, never uplifting, always contradicting, always commenting rude comments. Instead of encouraging, Gargon ridicules. But who is he ridiculing? Himself. Instead of blessing, he curses. The truth is, Daddy Gargon has built his platform on controversy and not compassion. The mask slipped further when Colaz met in an accident. While fans prayed for healing, Daddy Gargon declared it a divine sign, a warning. But ask yourself, what kind of grandfather, what kind of elder rejoices in a young man's pain? This moment exposed not just his words, but his spirit, and that of a cantankerous spirit, a spirit more concerned with being right than being righteous. So who is Daddy Gargon really? Strip away the loudness, strip away the insults, and you find a man who craves relevance, a man who craves attention, a man who craves fame, a man who feels overshadowed, a man who feels intimidated by the rise of young creators like Colaz. Instead of adapting with grace, he lashes out with cynicism. Instead of guiding, he competes. And in that desperation for spotlight, his true self emerges. Not a godly person, but a performer. In Jamaican culture, elders are respected, but respect must be earned, not demanded. True wisdom uplifts, it doesn't gloat. True spirituality comforts, it doesn't condemn. By using God's name to justify envy, Daddy Gargon crosses a dangerous line. And that's the clash we see playing out. Not just Gargon versus Colaz, but ego versus humility, Badmind versus blessing, and bitterness versus growth. One thing is certain, Daddy Gargon is toxic. And he is a double-edged person. His antics grab attention, but they also expose who he really is. You can't hide behind the mask forever. Sooner or later, the truth reveals itself. So there you have it. Daddy Gargon, the truth has been exposed about you. You are a provocateur, not a wise elder, but a cynical and raucous man who turned YouTube into his pulpit of bitterness. You won't believe who he really is. But I tell you today, believe it now. because his actions speak louder than words.